Welcome back to Arkham Reactor. So, we're in the middle of doing the new Trivium album, In the Court of the Dragon, and we've done every song but X, right? Now we're on the Shadow of the Abattoir. Yep, that's how you say it, Abattoir. I'm dyslexic, folk. Ignore me. But so far there's been a few exciting things, and it's just been a solid album so far. It's been pretty damn heavy. It's been pretty instrumental heavy as well. Matt's grills are back. And the band's just playing absolutely to top tier quality. We've had a look at the ratings on Wikipedia pages. It links the ratings that the album's had. It's had 8.5 and above, and I can see why. And we've done only 5 songs, including this one. So most songs have been around about 5 minutes, which is kind of long for most kind of bands. But with Trivium, they could go on for hours, and who wouldn't care as long as we're absolutely playing how they play, and that is usually fantastic music. So this song is 7 minutes and 12 seconds. 7 minutes and 12 seconds. So we're getting into the kind of longer kind of symphonic metal kind of realm when it gets past usually the 5 minute mark, and it's going into like the kind of Nightwish or Epica kind of territory. But folks, we've got 7 minutes and 12 seconds of this song, and you don't want to listen to me blabble on all day. I can assure you of that, because I wouldn't want to sit as I do and watch someone else like that guy from America, Hefe. Not Hefe. Alex Hefner, that's it. Alex Hefner. I wouldn't want to sit and listen to him for about 25 minutes on a song that's only 7 minutes and 12 seconds. So without any further ado, let's... This just sounds like it should be in like like the first minute should be in like something like Game of Thrones and replacing the Reigns of Castamere, but the Reigns of Castamere had the guy from System of a Down, so you can't really replace that with Matt. But good. So let's just continue.
Looking up, I hear him call. What's known is now lost forever. In the shadows lead the way. No cover from the sun, crumbling for one by one. Looking envy at the dead, they took pity as they said. What's known is now lost forever, and the shadows lead the way. Down, go, searching for the battle you will find.
Wasn't expecting that.
You'll whip yourself to pieces, you'll drive yourself insane in the shadow of the Abattoir. Waters in
I'm just going to pause it there, right? We're about 4 minutes in. Starts off slow, builds up. Sort of slowly, but to me, kind of sounds like it is made for that kind of era. Even though, as you can see in this picture here, that Trivium I put in front of all of the just the audio that's on YouTube. It's a dragon on top of a kind of statue thing. I don't know if it's a live dragon. No, in fact, it just looks like it's a gold dragon, but it kind of looks like it. Obviously, if you include the kind of whole circle thing with the, it looks like I kind of seen it of Game of Thrones in a way. And just to start off bit, it sounded just like not similar to, but it was in the kind of feel of the Reigns of Castamere. If you've not watched Game of Thrones, definitely recommend it. And then it just, and then when he started off at the first chorus, I didn't expect that at all, and it took me a while, and then I realised that I think it was done that way, that you weren't expecting it. And then when the second time it came in, I was like, hard, heavy, and then it stopped, and it kind of went up to like a close mic, like dun 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 dun, and then it belted up, and it's like, yes. So far, folks, this is a 7 minute song, and you definitely have. I can guarantee you by your ears, you haven't heard something shite. It's fucking phenomenal. And I think I've said that about every song in this album, and I can't help it. So far, it's been a phenomenal album. Cannot judge me. You can if you want, to be honest. But from what we're hearing, it's absolutely phenomenal, and I don't think many can really disagree with that. This song got darker and heavier quick, and that's exactly what you want. We're just going to go back about 10 seconds and finish it off, because this album was one I've been excited for, and it's definitely not disappointing, I can guarantee you that one. So let's go. Goes on left and right as well with this bit. Go a little bit faster. How you say? lineup. We have that for a fucking long time. Right, I assume that's the end of the song, right? Just starting off wise, the beginning, slow. Not slow in a way, but you get what I mean. It's a kind of slower tempo, kind of a lot more intimate sounding, if you will, or a lot more kind of broken down. That's there. You're there and listening to the different styles in there. And then it grows ever so slightly heavier, and then it just absolutely kicks off with, as it has been for the last few songs actually. And I think this is where Trivium musically is starting to, I don't want to say the word improve, but change, and the writing changes, and they get that type of just for experience, I guess, that they've sort of looked back at the old stuff and maybe went, what have we not done a lot of? And although they have done a good bit of it, they've not really done it to this extent. And this is where I'm thinking this album's going to be different from all the other ones. Sounding wise, it has been. It's in a way it's sort of reminiscent again of the older days. Like kind of the I've forgotten it already. Ascending, and that sort of kind of realm. But for 7 minutes for Trivium, for all different types of styles in there, for all different types of sounds, for Matt Heafy as well to at the end hold on that long note, it just shows you how much they're improving, especially right, obviously probably writing this during the pandemic, gives them sort of time as well. Bands were sitting there doing absolutely nothing some of the time during the pandemic, and other bands probably like Trivium and things like that be sitting there thinking, we've got all this time on our hands. We don't know when we're going to go back in tour. We don't know if we can all get together and write an album. So let's see what we can do personal wise. Let's see how I can develop myself first of all, and then put that into the band, if you will. And it just shows you from time, even though they've probably had, in fact, they've been touring recently as well. Trevor have been touring recently as well, and you're just it just really shows you how much they've improved. Doesn't show you that they've improved a lot, although they were always amazing artists and fantastic musicians. Just shows you, by that little bit of time, that little bit more effort, that little bit more time off from touring and things like that, probably sitting around the house bored, you might get into that rhythm, probably like they have done, where you sit down and think, I might listen to something a little bit different today. I might try and play something a little bit different today, and then see what I can take from that. And musicians and things like that, it's all down to your interpretation. And with like jazz music and things like that, it's all kind of improvisation. And but this is just fucking amazing. It's just fucking amazing. I think this album, personally, just for me, overall, kind of from what we've heard from up till now, it's a good kind of way to satisfy the older fans, but it's also kind of another way to kind of satisfy the newer fans that I've just recently found Trivium. It's a way to kind of put them all together in the kind of same bracket and go, we're Trivium, this is what we can do. And I'm about 6, 7 songs in, folks, and for me and for another person that I spoke to that absolutely adore Trivium, it's been one of their favourite albums so far. And you think of the amount of albums Trivium have done, and you think of the different type of styles from the older way to the kind of more up to date stuff. It's a little bit different, and two sides together are just kind of merging into one, and it's just sounding absolutely phenomenal. I think every Trivium fan that does listen to this album has to be satisfied in some way or another, because the Shadow of the Abattoir just might be my favourite one so far. We've done about 5 or 6, and I don't know why it's my favourite one. The choruses and the beats from the other ones were just absolutely fucking phenomenal. But this just feels like it's on another scale. It seems like it's a lot longer than most of their songs, and it's just been this song's just been a kind of like a little journey in a sense, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. But anyway, folks, we're on to No Way Back, Just Through next, and that's probably the shortest song in the album, to be fair, and it's about 3 minutes and 53 seconds. So we're going from about 5 minute songs down to about just under four, and it's just a little kind of it's not in a sense a nice break, but it's in a way back to the kind of short and snappy songs that um I know quite a lot of sort of short and snappy songs from Trivium that I absolutely love. So one for that one, but with one thing I do want you, the watcher, to do is just give us a wee comment and just kind of up till now, from obviously from X up to the Shadow before the Abattoir, so 6 songs, kind of just describe in a way you're feeling. From In the Court of a Dragon all the way down to The Shadow of the Abattoir. I just think from every song that we've heard, it's just getting better and better and better. And it's like sometimes, in a sense, they always say your better songs are at the bottom of the album. Sometimes the better songs are at the front of the album. But this, I don't really think right up till now I can really pick a favourite. I've loved them all, and I'm gonna hold that standpoint until we do the Phalanx, and then from Phalanx, I'll probably give you my overall favourite. But from now, it's like it's an absolutely impossible choice. The Shadow of the Abattoir is definitely a contender. I can guarantee you that one. Overall, musically from start to finish, is just perfect. There's just nothing Trivium can't do for me personally. But anyway, folks, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Also, comment about what you thought, what you think up to the album up till this point, and we'll see you in the next one.